We're going to assemble a 10 by 10 over-the-counter style tent. Each over-the-counter style frame tent comes with storage bags. In the main frame bag, you will find a parts list and instructions sewn into the bag. Lay out the frame fixtures and perimeter rails in their approximate assembly locations. Connect 48-inch single shank rails to the 60-inch no shank rails by depressing the spring button and inserting the shank into one end of the no shank rail and allowing the spring button to pop into place. Start frame assembly by connecting the rails and the fixtures, beginning with the perimeter first. Start at one corner and working your way around. Then assemble the rafters and crown last. Now before the legs go on, lay out the tent top over the frame and reach under and secure two buckles on either side of the corners. With the top secured at the corners, lift the tent one side at a time and insert legs. While the legs are still in their lowered positions, fasten the remainder of the straps and tighten them evenly around the perimeter of the tent. The legs now may be raised to their desired height by depressing the spring button and raising the leg to the appropriate height. By placing your foot on the leg base and holding it in place while extending, the button will remain lined up with the holes. To help in this buttonhole alignment, the base foot has a hole drilled into it which lines up with the spring button. Anchor the tent with the ropes and stakes that were included with the tent. The hook end of the rope attaches to the eye bolt at each corner, and the rope should be tied to the partially driven stake with a clove hitch. Once tied, continue to drive the stake until the rope is tight. When you are adding a concession package to your frame tent, the first step is to slide the concession collars over the legs prior to attaching the legs to the tent. The double-eared collars at 90-degree angles will go with the front corner legs, and the single-eared collars will go with the rear corner legs. Do not insert the bolts at this point. Once the tent is erected and the legs have been raised to their appropriate height, insert the 3-inch bolts and tighten with the nuts. Assemble the skirts, rails, and slide each rail through the top pocket of each corresponding skirt. You may now attach each rail to the leg collars with 2-inch bolts and wing nuts. With the skirts in place, attach the straps to the adjoining legs. Where the skirts meet at both front corners, attach the opposing Velcro strips to finish the assembly.